Should you buy an existing business or buy into a franchise or buy a franchise? So when you buy an existing business directly from the owner of that business, you call the shots. You can do whatever you want with that business. You can grow it however you want. You can create whatever types of products, goods, and services that you want and that you want to sell. You can expand that business into any market you want to. Basically, you're the owner, so you can do whatever you want whenever you want. When you buy a franchise or you buy into a franchise, you're limited by the franchise agreement and the rules and all of the stipulations in that agreement. So you need to read the franchise agreement very carefully. There are royalties, there are limits in terms of where you can expand to, there are limits on what types of products, goods, and services you can sell. So the advantages of a franchise are that it's an existing business, existing system in place that all you have to do is basically follow it. And think about McDonald's or Burger King or any type of franchise like that in the food service industry. There's also cleaning service franchise, home healthcare franchises. There's all kinds of franchises out there, janitorial services, business consulting, staffing services. So there's all types of different franchises out there, and some of them are really hot right now. So you really need to read the franchise agreement and understand that you're going to be very limited in making your own decisions and doing things outside of the box, things that you want to do to grow and scale the business. You're going to have to follow the franchise agreement and the rules and stipulations in that agreement, which can be a good thing for some people. If you just want a system to follow, push button system, then you want to, a franchise could be the way to go for you versus a privately owned business. Now, the other thing about a franchise that is interesting is the requirement for you to work in the location. A lot of franchises require the owner to be the operator, to be the manager, to work in the unit. That's like a Chick-fil-A model. Chick-fil-A is not a true franchise. It's still almost like an employment kind of a franchise agreement, kind of like Outback Steakhouse did when they started. So you need to make sure you read that agreement, understand what the requirements are for you, for your time, for your ability to own and operate other businesses and invest in other types of ventures. Some franchises will limit you in that regard. So just make sure you're real careful about that. Get a franchise attorney to review those agreements before you buy into any type of franchise system. And when it comes to buying a privately held company, same goes there. You want to make sure that you vet all of the financial records, vet all of the contracts that that company may have with any outside party, vendors, suppliers, customers. Have your attorney review any and all agreements. And just remember, it's caveat emptor, buyer beware. No matter whether you buy a business or get into a franchise, you need to do your due diligence and understand what it is you're getting into.